have a pattern. I don't have a pattern. I don't have a pattern to follow for this. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel, welcome to another tutorial. Probably as you have seen from the thumbnail, this is a tutorial about a sweater. It is a sweater with the puff sleeves. I was very intrigued because I saw this kind of sweater in Zara, in H&M and everywhere. So I thought I'm gonna do one, and especially using the ribbing stitch, which lately I have been quite obsessed with it. I will pop it up here, the tutorial that I did last week using the same stitch for a pencil skirt, if you are interested and you haven't catch up with me. It is a simple tutorial. But I don't have a pattern for this, so I'm going to do the pattern as I go, so don't expect a perfect pattern, but I think I can handle this one. It's not difficult. If you are new around here, I am going to ask you to subscribe. Of course, I would love to have you as a subscriber, and if you are an old subscriber and following me from some time, just give this video a thumbs up. You will help me a lot, and don't forget to share it. I am very intrigued how this will turn out, so without further ado, let's just get into it. For this project I am going to use a 100% acrylic and 4mm hook. I will drop the links to the materials in the description box. So first we are going to start with the back part. So we are going to work lengthwise, okay? We're going to work like this, not like this. So for my size, I am going to start and work it from the side. So I am going to first start with 40 stitches for the single crochet ribbing, 16 stitches for the half double crochet ribbing, and 2 stitches for the turn. Let me show you and you will understand exactly how am I going to work. Okay, you guys, so first, as I told you, I am going to start with a chain stitch of 58 stitches. 1, 2. So here we are. I finished 58 chain stitches, and now I will start to work from the side with a half double crochet. So yarn under, skip 2 chains, 1, 2, insert the hook at chain number 3, pull up a loop, and then you have 3 loops, yarn under and pull through all the 3 loops. So this is the first half double crochet, but together with the 2 chain stitches here, it counts like 2 half double crochets. So I need to crochet 16 half double crochets in total. So I already have the 2 chain stitches here, 1 half double crochet. So now I will crochet another 14 half double crochets. So half double crochet in the next stitch, again half double crochet in the next chain stitch, and then continue crocheting half double crochet until you have in total 16 half double crochet, including the chain stitch here. Here we are. So we finished 16 half double crochet. For the next 40 stitches chains, we will work with a single crochet. So next stitch, insert the hook in the next stitch, and then single crochet. I always put a marker at this first single crochet, so I know where they start and I don't mix up. So I have done 1, and I will crochet another 39 single crochets until the end. Here we are. I finished also the 40 stitches on this way, so now I'm going to go back and start the ribbing. So because I am on the side of the single crochet, I just do 1 chain stitch and turn my work, and then I will skip the chain stitch and insert the hook in the if you see here in the second stitch I have 2 loops. I will just insert the hook in the back loop, pull up and single crochet. So this is how am I going to work now, back loop only to have the ribbing effect. So in the next stitch, insert the hook right here, you have the 8 here in the back loop, pull up a loop and single crochet. So I will insert the hook again in the back loop in the next stitch and single crochet. So I will crochet 40 single crochets, back loop only, until I arrive at the sign here at the marker, okay? And then we change with half double crochet. Here we are. I finished all 40 stitches with single crochet, back loop only, and now we switch to half double crochet, back loop only again. So in the next stitch, so it's like the 41st stitch is half double crochet, insert the hook in the back loop and half double crochet. So I'm going to crochet back loop only 16 half double crochets until the end. Okay, so this is the second row. If you see this, so this is the arm side, so we are working this way, okay? Okay, and now we are going to start the back row, the third row. So 2 chain stitches, because we are on the side of the half double crochet. So 1, 2, turn your work like this and insert the hook, skip these 2 chain stitches and insert the hook in the next stitch, in the third stitch. But so we have 1, 2, and the third one back loop only, and we have half double crochet. Okay, and let's continue with a half double crochet in the next stitch, and again half double crochet in the next stitch, and continue working half double crochets until you arrive before the marker. Here we are going to crochet half double crochets. Actually, on this row I will have 17 half double crochets, including the 2 chain stitches here, because I did not skip this stitch here, but I worked this next stitch. Okay, so if you want to keep the same amount of stitches, you have to skip the third stitch as well, but I didn't. But in this case it's fine, because it will just start to show a little bit the shape of the arm here, okay, like the round shape here, so that's fine. So you will have 17 half double crochet stitches on the third row, including the 2 chain stitches. So the rest is just take out the marker, and from the marker on we crochet single crochet until the end for the next 40 stitches. So insert the hook in the back loop and single crochet. I will put back the marker and I will continue crocheting another 39 single crochet stitches back loop only until the end. Okay, so here it is, the third round, and now I will work on the way back. Because I'm working on the single crochet side, I will do 1 chain, turn your work like this, skip the first chain stitch, insert the hook in the second stitch, back loop only and single crochet. And I will single crochet back loop only until the marker. And here we are. I finished the single crochet stitches, back loop only. So this is my 1, 2, 3, 4th row. Now I'm going to do I'm going to switch in half double crochet. For the 4th row, I'm going to do 1 increase again over here, so I will have the round shape a little bit here for the arm. Okay, so I will work half double crochet in the next stitch, and I will work half double crochet until the end, which means 17 stitches. But here I will do 1 increase, which means that in the same place at the end here I will have 1 more half double crochet. So in total I'm going to work 18 half double crochets. Okay, you guys, I finished the whole side here with a half double crochet. I did 1 increase here, as you can see, probably here. So now I'm going to work on my way back. Because I'm working on my half double crochet side, I will do 2 chain stitches and turn my work, and of course I will yarn under because I'm working half double crochet, skip 1, 2 chain stitches, insert the hook at stitch number 3, back loop only and half double crochet, and then work half double crochet until you arrive 1 stitch before the marker. So we're going on the way back. This is the 5th row. Okay, here it is, and I will have 19 half double crochet because as I told you in this row over here where we turned, because I worked the 3rd stitch, so I have 1 increase. Okay, so then this part is pretty constant. We don't change anything over here, so we just work single crochets, 40 single crochets. So take out the marker, and here we are, finished 40 single crochets and 1 chain, because we are in the single crochet side. Turn your work and then skip the first stitch, insert the hook in the second stitch, back loop and single crochet, and next stitch again, back loop, insert the hook, single crochet, and we work 40 single crochets until the marker on the way back. This is the 6th row. And here we are, I finished all 40 single crochets, back loop only. Now I will switch to half double crochet for the next 19 stitches. Okay, so here we are, I finished 19 half double crochet stitches, back loop only, but now I will stop doing the arm, the part of the armpit here, so I will go up further because I'm gonna do the shoulder at the back. So I need to do some chain stitches over here. Okay, so now I will need to add 28 stitches for this side over here, so I'm going to crochet 28 plus 1, so 29 chain stitches, 1, 2, 29. Okay, now I will work on my way back half double crochet, so yarn under, skip 2 chains, 1, 2, insert the hook in the third chain and half double crochet. Keep working half double crochet for all the chains one by one. Okay, you guys, so here I am, I finished all 28 stitches up to here, so I will continue crocheting the rest of the half double crochet, back loop only, until the marker, before the marker. And here it is, finished all. So as you can imagine, this is the shoulder side at the back, this is the armpit, and now I'm going to crochet like 40 single crochet, back loop only, this part over here, which is never changes, and then I will be back again, and I will switch to half double crochet and I will work back loop only, but now all the stitches up here. Okay, here we are, I did the way back, and now I'm going to switch to half double crochet, and I'm gonna keep working half double crochet until the end. I'm not gonna do any more increases, and I'm gonna keep this pattern. So I have 19 plus 28 half double crochet is 47 half double crochet and 40 single crochet, back loop only. I will keep working this forth and back until I have in total 37 rows. So 37 rows forth and back. I will just keep crocheting 40 single crochet stitches and 47 half double crochet stitches, and then we will start to do the decrease this side, the same pattern. Okay, you guys, here I am. As you can see, I did 37 rows forth and back with 47 half double crochet and 40 single crochet on this side. Okay, so I went on the back here, and now I'm going to start and do this part over here on this side, so I'm just going to follow the same pattern. Okay, so I arrived here, I will crochet 40 single crochet until the marker. Okay, here we are, I finished the single crochet back loop only, and now I will start to do the decreases, which means I'm going to do this side over here. So I'm going to crochet, switch to half double crochet, back loop only for 19 stitches. The rest I will leave. Okay, here we are, I finished 19 stitches. Now on the way back I should have 18 half double crochets, so I am going to do 2 chain stitches, turn your work like this, yarn under and skip 2 chain stitches, skip the third one, insert the hook at the fourth one, pull up a loop, then again insert the hook at the fifth stitch, pull up a loop and yarn under, and you have 4 loops here, so yarn under and pull through all the 4 loops like this. We have done a decrease. Okay, so keep crocheting half double crochets until you arrive 1 stitch before the marker. Okay, so actually here I have 18 half double crochets, so I did a decrease. Okay, so for the next 40 stitches I will just crochet single crochet back loop only, and on the way up again single crochet back loop only, and I will meet you here for the next row for the next decrease. Okay, you guys, I finished also on the way back, and now I'm going to switch to half double crochet. I'm going to do again one decrease. So in this row I had 18 half double crochet, and now I'm going to work 17 half double crochet. So insert the hook at the next stitch, pull up, and one half double crochet. I will crochet half double crochets until the end over here, and I will not do the last one over here, okay, where I have the 2 chain stitches. I don't need to do a proper decrease here because just the end will just give me that decrease. Okay, as you can see I have 17 half double crochets here, so if I wanted to have a straight edge I would just have to work one more half double crochet over here, but I'm not gonna work that, so I have a natural decrease over here, I can say that. So we are going to do 2 chain stitches, turn your work, and of course we are going to do one more decrease over here, so I am going to crochet 16 half double crochets instead of 17. So I will yarn under, I will skip these 2 chain stitches here, I will skip the third one, and I will insert the hook back loop at the 4th stitch. So I have 3 loops, insert the hook again at the 5th stitch, back loop only, pull up a loop. I have 4 loops, yarn under and pull through. So I will have like this one decrease. So 1, 2, and then I will work half double crochets until the marker over here, and I should have 16 half double crochets, including the chain stitch here and the decrease that I did here. Yeah, I have actually 16 half double crochets, okay, and I went back to the normal size that I had here at the beginning. Okay, so I will crochet half double crochets, single crochets 40, and on the way back. So now I don't need to do any more decreases on this side. As you see on this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Okay, I already did 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm not gonna do any more increases or decreases. I need to do 2 more rows over here. Okay, so I'm not gonna do any more increases or decreases. As I said, I will just work 40 half double crochet, single crochets here on the way back, and this part for the next 2 rows I will just work with 16 half double crochets. Okay, you guys, here it is, the full finished back part. So as I told you, I also crocheted 2 rows over here at the end with 16 half double crochet, so I did not do any more increases. So this one you just replicate it on this other side. Let me give you some sizes, some measurements. But of course you all have to use yours. This is without stretching, okay? So just positioned in the right place like this, and it's about 34 the shoulders, and here 37, and this one here at the bottom here about 24.5, 25. Okay, so now I'm gonna start the front part. The front part is just this repetition of this one, but I will do like a square neck opening over here. So I'm gonna start again as I started over here, and let me show you how I will continue. So I will just start the same as I started with the back part. 40 stitches for this part over here and 16 stitches for the half double crochet. Okay, this is the counting. Okay, you guys, so now I am going to finish 40 single crochets up to here. And then for the front part I will continue to work up to here. So I'm gonna switch to half double crochet. I'm gonna crochet this 19 here and 28 here, so these are 47. So I'm gonna crochet this 47 double crochet. So I will just continue doing the half double crochet, 47 half double crochet here. Okay, you guys, so I did the second turn here, the second row for the until up to the neck. Okay, so because it's the front part, and as I told you, I'm gonna have like a square neck, so I'm gonna continue forth and back for 9 rows. Okay, so I already did 2, so I'm gonna continue for another 7, and then I will decrease to do the square neck. Okay, so let me finish another 7 rows forth and back. I already did 2, and then I will show you how to do the square neck. Okay, so I did work on 9 rows, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I ended up at the end. Now I will start to do the 10th one. At the 10th one I have to do some decreases, which means that I'm not gonna go working the full 47 half double crochets, but I'm gonna go and work up to 21 half double crochets. So I'm gonna do a little bit higher than this one, just like here. Okay, so now at the 10th row on the way back, I'm gonna do 40 single crochets, back loop only until here, and then I'm gonna switch to half double crochet for 22 stitches. And here we are. So now I did 22 half double crochet, and then I will go back and do the same 2 chain stitches, turn my work, and then skip 2 chain stitches and work the next half double crochet. So I'm gonna work, just keep your counting, okay? You keep counting, because sometimes you might add 1 more stitch, because sometimes we probably add 1 here. So you have to keep your counting, keep counting that you have 22 half double crochets here, and 40 single crochets, back loop only on this part over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, work 22 half double crochets and 40 single crochets until the end. Okay, you guys, here it is. So I finished until the end. Okay, so now to do the V, the square neckline here, we have to continue working forth and back for this quantity of stitches, like this, for another 17 rows forth and back. Okay, so together with these 2 are going to be 19 rows forth and back. So I did already 2, I'm gonna continue for another 17 rows, and then I will repeat this part over here. So I will do the increasing here. So let me finish another 17 rows, and I will show you how I will repeat this side. Okay, you guys, I did manage to finish up 20, not 19 as I previously told you. So you are going to have to work in total from here to here 20 rows forth and back with 22 half double crochet and 4th single crochet, back loop only. So now I'm gonna go on my way back up here, and I'm gonna start repeating and doing this part over here. So I need to add here, in total we had 47 stitches, so I have 22 over here, so I'm gonna have to add another 25 stitches on top here. So I will start to do again on the way back for this row 20. So this is my 21st. From here to here we have 20, so I'm going to continue with the 21st one. So I'm going to do 40 single crochet back loop only, and then I'm going to switch to half double crochet back loop only for 22 stitches, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the increasing over here. Okay guys, so I went on for the 21st row. Okay, I finished up 22 single half double crochets back loop only now here. So now I need another 25 for this part over here, so I'm gonna crochet a chain of 25 stitches plus 1 stitch for the turn. So I'm gonna crochet a chain of 26 stitches. 6. Okay, then I'm gonna yarn under, and then I will skip 1 2 chains. I will insert in the chain number 3 and pull up, and I have 3 loops and half double crochet. So I have 1 and 2. I will continue crocheting half double crochet for all the chains one by one. Okay, so just keep in mind that you must have, if you have one or less or one more, it's not a big deal, so you can go back and take out one chain, but then remember you have to have like 25 over here, 22 over here. Okay. Okay, so I do have 25 chain stitches here. Okay, then I'm just gonna continue and work 22 half double crochet until here and 40 single crochet stitches, back loop only until the end. Okay, and I will continue duplicating this side, so I will just continue on and then over again for in total 9 rows. Okay, so I'm just going to do this part here now on this side. So I will meet you once I am done with this one, and then we will duplicate the armpit over here. Okay, you guys, once this part is done, we're just going to duplicate this part over here now. Just repeat the same action. Okay, so I'm gonna do on my way back 40 single crochet back loop only, and then for this part here I have 19 half double crochet. So 40 single crochet, and then I will switch to half double crochet for 19 stitches, and then I will go back and I will tell you the pattern for the way back. Okay, here is the row that I did only 19 half double crochet here, so now I'm going to go back. So for my next row I am going to decrease 1 half double crochet, so I'm gonna crochet on the way back here 18 half double crochets, and this remains the same. So I'm gonna do 2 chains, turn your work, 2 chains, yarn under, skip the 2 chains, skip the third stitch, and then insert the hook at stitch number 4, back loop only, pull up a loop, and we need to do a decrease, so insert the hook at stitch number 5 now, the next stitch, back loop only, pull up a loop, and then you will have 4 loops, yarn under and pull through all these 4 loops. So we have 1, 2 stitches right here. So for the rest we're just going to work 1 half double crochet back loop only, and we once we arrive here before the marker we must have 18 half double crochets, including this 2 here. Okay, here we are, 18 half double crochets, and then we are just going to work the rest 40 single crochet back loop only on this way, and we are done with the second row of the armpit part. Okay, so I will finish 40 here, and then I will meet you for the next row, for the third row of the armpit. And done. So I am going to start the third row for the armpit part. I will crochet 40 on the way back, 40 single crochets until the marker, and then I will switch to half double crochet, but here I will decrease 1 and I will do 17 half double crochets for the third row. And here we are, finished also the third row. I finished 17 half double crochets, and now I will go back. So for the next row, for the fourth row, I will decrease 1 more. So on top here I will crochet 16 half double crochets rather than 17. So we need 1 more decrease. So 2 chains, turn your work, yarn under, skip the 2 chains, skip the third stitch and insert the hook at the back loop of the 4th stitch here, pull up a loop, then insert the hook at the 5th stitch back loop, pull up a loop, and then you will have 4 loops over here, then yarn under and pull through all the 4 loops. So like this we did a decrease. So you are going to have this decrease, it's called 1 half double crochet plus the 2 chains, 2 half double crochet, and then continue crocheting half double crochet until you arrive at the marker. So in total you must have 16 half double crochets. Okay, here we are, 16 half double crochets, and now I'm going to finish the row with 40 single crochet. So the 4th row is done, And now to finish up this side, I just need to do 2 more rows, and for the next rows, forth and back, I'm not going to do any decrease or increase, so I'm just going to repeat the pattern that I did for the 4th row. So I will go 2 more rows, forth and back, 40 single crochet back loop and 16 half double crochet, and one more time on the way back, and then I'm done with the armpit. So there is no pattern, I'm just going to repeat this pattern for 2 more rows. Okay, you guys, here it is, the full front part. So it looks a little bit bigger, right? We will put it up here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna sew it, actually. I'm gonna sew it here, just a simple sew, nothing fancy, this side and on top over here. And I'm gonna put it on and see if I need to do any other changes or things like that, how it will fit. I will pop for you in the meantime that I'm talking some parts of me trying it on and how it looks like. So I will meet you once I am done, and then we are going to move on to the arms, which have to be like really puffy ones, because that's my intention with this pattern. Okay, you guys, so once the whole body is finished, now we are going to start with the arms. And for the arms, I am going to do first like a part like this, big probably, which is going to be just like the cuff, I would say. So the cuff is going to be really long, and then it's going to come the puff up here. So bear with me because I haven't done this before, so I'm just doing this pattern as I go. So we are going to do the cuff over here with the single crochet ribbing, and I'm going to do first this part, and then on top of that I'm going to build up, because I want to do the puff, the puffy arm. So I need to go this way, because otherwise if I go straight, then the puffiness here will be not seen very well, that much. So let's do 28 chain stitches. Yeah, okay, so now we are going to skip 1 chain, insert the hook in the 2nd chain, pull up a loop and single crochet, and continue to do single crochet until the end. So because we turn with one chain stitch is for the turning, so probably we will have 27 single crochets. Okay, so let's go until the end with single crochet. Okay, so I ended up with 28 single crochets. So now I do the ribbing with a single crochet. So for that I'm going to do 1 chain, turn your work like this, skip the 1st chain, insert the hook in the 2nd stitch, back loop only, and pull up a loop and single crochet. The same thing, the next stitch, insert the hook in the back loop only, pull up a loop and single crochet, and single crochet back loop only until the end. So we will work with 28 stitches. And here we are. This is the effect that we're going for. So just repeat the same action, 1 chain, turn your work, skip the 1st chain, insert the hook in the 2nd stitch, back loop, pull up a loop and single crochet, and the same action in the next stitch, back loop only and single crochet, and keep single crocheting until the end. And here we are, finished also the 3rd row. So it's going to look like this. The only thing that you need to do right now is just repeat this pattern, forth and back, until your arm over here, the hand, is all covered totally. Okay, so I will just continue crocheting, and I will meet you up once I have finished the whole piece for this part. Okay, you guys, here we are, and I finished 33 rows forth and back. Okay, so if you see, I have 16 ribbing here, by 2 is 32, and plus 1 here, the base row, it's 33 rows forth and back. Okay, so on the way I also lost 1 stitch, I think probably somewhere here or here, so now I have 27 stitches here. But it's fine, 1 stitch less or 1 stitch more, it's not a big deal. Anyway, you have to do your own measurements, because this matches my wrist, as you can see. It covers my wrist and a little bit stretchy as well. I didn't make it too because this ribbing stretches like this, okay? So now the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to start to crochet the upper part, and I need the puffiness as I told you. So I'm going to work on this side now. So what I'm going to do is 2 chains, 1, 2, and I am going to work in the next connection. So we have, this is 1 row and this is the 2nd row that we finished. So in between these 2 rows I will insert the hook and crochet 1/2 double crochet, and again in the same place another 1/2 double crochet. So this is the pattern that I'm going for. On each connection between 2 rows I will crochet 2 1/2 double crochets, okay? So the next connection is here, and 2 1/2 double crochets, and then the next connection row is here, so another 2 1/2 double crochets here, and then the next connection row is here, and 2 1/2 double crochets there. So I need to do increases, so like this I can have that puffiness. As you can see from now, it shows that there are more stitches here than here, so just go with that pattern. So as I told you, we had 33 rows forth and back. Okay, you guys, here it is. As you can see, it looks ruffly, right? Because I have double the quantity of the stitches on top here. So I checked and I have around 35. At the end here I just did 1 1/2 double crochet. I did not do 2, so probably because of that, I don't know. I have 35 1/2 double crochets. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to do 2 chain stitches, turn your work, and then I'm going to work now with 1/2 double crochet ribbing. So I'm going to skip 2 chains and I will insert the hook at stitch number 3, back loop only, and 1/2 double crochet, and I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to do the same action again for all the stitches one by one. Insert the hook in the next stitch, back loop only, pull up a loop, and 1/2 double crochet. So I'm going to do 35 1/2 double crochets in my case, because I'm not doing any more increases. So you will have this kind of effect, which is like the ribbing, okay? So I will work until the end, 35 1/2 double crochet ribbing, including these 2 chain stitches over here. And here it is. This is how it looks like at the end. And now I will just keep repeating this action, 2 chain stitches, turn your work like this, and again back loop only, 1/2 double crochet, skip 2 chains, 1 2, insert the hook in the 3rd stitch, back loop, and 1/2 double crochet, and keep doing that until the end of the row. So I will do this over and over again, working 1/2 double crochet, back loop only, all these 35 stitches. I will keep working until I arrive to the length of the armpit. I will try to film something and pop it up here what I mean, okay? Once I arrive there, I will start to do some decreases to have like a certain oval shape for the upper arm, okay? So the picture or the video that I'm showing you is just until when I will go with 1/2 double crochet, back loop only for 35 stitches. I will keep working, okay? So I will show you exactly how many rows I did once I arrive there. Okay, you guys, here it is. I finished actually 20 sets, but actually they are 40 rows forth and back until I arrived at the armpit length. So now I am going to crochet another 16 rows with decreases. It looks like I'm decreasing 1 stitch at the beginning of the row and 1 stitch at the ending of the row, but actually I'm just decreasing just 1 stitch for each row. So once I do the 2 chains, I will yarn under, I will skip the 2 chains, I will skip the 3rd stitch, I will insert the hook in the 4th stitch, back loop, pull up a loop, and 1/2 double crochet. I will continue to do 1/2 double crochets until I arrive 2 stitches before the end of the row. right here. I will stop 2 stitches before. And once I arrive here, you can see these 2 stitches. I will do 1 decrease. I will insert the hook in the before last stitch, pull up a loop, and then I will insert the hook at the 3 chain stitches, pull up a loop, and I have 4 loops, and I will just pull through all these 4 loops, and I will continue to do this for another 15 rows. So I will do the same action at the beginning of the row and at the end of the row. So in total for 16 rows I will do a decrease. So let me show you how it turned out. Okay, so once the bodice is finished, it looks like this and it fits. Also I finished the arm, I did the sewing, so it looks like this. So my intention now is this one. I left this part like this because I want to do some ruffling. So my point is this. I want to, first I will put it perfectly in the middle, and then this is exactly the middle, so I will connect them together with, let me show you. So this is the middle here and the middle here, and I'm going to do like a tying here, and this part I'm going to sew it so it will be sewn from the inside like this. But this one I will do 1 and 2 ruffles like this. Okay, I need right here on the top, and then all this other part from here until here, it has to fit this part here. So I'm going to do another point here with exactly the middle here at the armpit. I'm going to do that. I'm going to tie. Okay, so this will guide me exactly the quantity that I need to sew on this part and the quantity that I need to sew on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna start to do this now. I'm gonna work like this and together with the arm, so I will sew from inside. Okay, I will sew from inside. So all this part here, as I told you, it has to be sewn on this side. So the next thing that I need to do is sew this in 2 ruffles like this, 1 and 2, probably like this. Okay, so I'm going to sew this, and then the other part that is left, this I will sew on the other. Okay, so this is the center. I hope I'm explaining myself well. Okay, let's do 1 here. This one I will take out at the end, but first I need to sew, and then I'm going to do the second one, which I'm going to fold all the rest like this. Be careful to grab all the pieces on all sides, okay, because if one of these turns here escapes, it will not look nice. Okay, so I finished this one. Now the rest is easy. I just have to sew all this all around up to here, and then I will stop, and then I will do the same action on the other side, okay, because I first need to fix this part over here, the 2 ruffles, and once those are fixed in the right place, I can continue sewing the rest. So let's finish this part until the end of the armpit. Okay, you guys, here it is finished. I will show you from the front part. This is how it will look like. Right, it looks very pretty. I have the puffiness here, I have the puffiness here that I wanted so it's perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing in the back and the same thing with the other arm on the other side. Okay, so let me show you how it all came together. Okay, you guys, I finished the other arm. I attached it, and there how it looks like. I'm very happy with the result. I didn't need to do any alternations of the pattern. It actually just fitted perfectly, the arms, the bodies, and everything. And because it's ribbing, I am an XS in Germany, but I think it fits S and probably M as well, because it's ribbing and it stretches out. If you follow the same step-by-step process that I did with your own measurements, with your own body, I'm pretty sure that you can have the same result in your own measurement. So I am very happy actually how it turned out. Please don't forget to tag me if you do this sweater. I would love to see how yours is turned out, and I would love to see your creations as well. So I will not keep you any longer. Please give this video a thumbs up and watch it until the end. So I will see you on my next one. Tschüss!